Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Thursday. All right, guys, so as you know, well, the cast of Vanderpump Rules, they are still going on about this interview, which I don't want to say still going on like they've been going on these rants. It's actually something we've been waiting for because we wanted to know, how are you going to respond to Rachel Leviss sitting down with Bethenny? I said this in another video earlier, but I was talking to a friend who's close to the cast and production, and she said, I sort of feel bad for Rachel after that interview. And I'm like, in moments, yes, I think that nobody should be bullied and all of that. But also, I know for a fact that so many of the things that were said were lies. And that's really hard to sort of like, then it makes me not trust you in the rest of the interview. So in the moments where I'm like, do I believe that Tom Sandoval threw a fit and would not film anymore if they didn't cut that scene? I believe that. Do I believe that? There's like a few things, So anyways, we're about to get into it. Tom Sandoval wants to be punished, he said. He has the bloody nose and everything. And Lala is calling out Bethenny for completely exploiting Raquel. Plus, she's talking about the home. If you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
Okay, so I wanted to get into the house part because this is the part I've been waiting for. Here we go. I'm going to play it for you first.
I purchased my home with Send It to Daryl money, and I stole the house out from under Brock.
That I laughed. I laughed at
But
that.
this is what I mean. This is where it's like, okay, share your perspective on things. But once you start combining your point of view with things that are blatant lies, you are getting a muddy situation. No one can trust what you're saying. And the only reason I knew about the home was because Barack called me and said, you got to get to Palm Springs today. The house next door is for sale.
I remember the day. They were like, get down here now. You and your mom had to literally get in the car and drive that day because Sheena and Brock was like, you got to get here now.
Brock and Sheena were next door while I traveled for 2 hours, buttering up the owners, being like, my friend wants this house. So what are you talking about? And I did not purchase the home with Send It to Daryl money. Okay, Send It to Daryl didn't exist. I bought the home. My business manager was like, La, I really don't want you to buy this. You want a home in LA, and this is going to make it so that like your budget is not as big for your home in LA. And I said, fuck the LA home. I want this house. I'm getting it. I need a retreat. So I bought it. Cut to, because my team, they're very conservative because they know I like some money and I don't want to go broke anytime soon or ever. So I told him I'm just going to have to work a little bit harder. However many days go by and he sends me a message and says, what the fuck is this money that just came in about merch? And I said, let's fucking Send It to Daryl. Just made up for the house and then some. Okay. So I didn't buy the house because I got Send It to Daryl money. And I didn't say, ooh, Brock wants this house. And why would he want the house next door? He's got a house.
Right.
And he was over the moon because you were going to be there with Ocean and like then Summer. Oh, that was such a weird and
Even if Brock had the money,
yeah,
he wouldn't buy it.
that was a concerning.
Right.
He
thing.
would have called you a sill and
Yes.
done the same thing he did.
It was a concerning thing for her to say because I knew, okay, she didn't misunderstand anything. No one told her this. So this is just a blatant lie. And that's when it got like a little concerning. It's not like Brock was like, well, I was going to buy it. No, that's why I was like, when I heard that, I like laughed. And then I'm like, oh, she's just like making stuff up. I don't understand what's happening.
She's just throwing shit on the wall, seeing what's.
Yeah, so that's exactly what it seems like, is like she's just making things up at this point. And that's what I'm talking about before, and if you go back into the Lala calling out Bethenny for the exploiting part, this part, let's get into this for just 2 seconds. She's pretty much saying, Raquel is who she is. I think everyone needs to put their weapons down. Let her go and do what she needs to do. She clearly got Bethenny Frankel guiding her. And I think you just keep them at bay. Now, although it's been suggested that Bethenny did not pay Raquel for the interview, Lala suspects that she did eventually. She's like, I bet she didn't. And then when people started making comments about that, she probably did. But throughout the interview with her, Raquel made it clear while some benefited from the scandal that she didn't. But she said at the end of the day, she tried, after looking back, she tried helping her. Lala said she's most angered by the fact that Raquel was a favorite of many Vanderpump Rules viewers and that she had an opportunity to start a business of her own that she didn't take. She had such a brilliant idea about this line she wanted to start. And I was like, I have an amazing place that can help you get that started. Let's do this. The only person to blame is you. You can point the finger all day long, but the ultimate decision was up to you. According to Lala, she doesn't believe Raquel is someone who fully understands consequences, especially when it comes to the drama surrounding her former dog, Graham. Like, to say that it's disgusting that Graham is being used as a storyline. Bitch, what are you talking about? We're filming our real lives. You gave your dog up. James was called. It's happening during filming. We are filming our real lives. That's an interesting, that's fair. Lala also targeted Bethenny's lack of research ahead of the interview, saying she did absolutely fucking none. She then fired back at Rachel for claiming she and Christina Kelly applauded her, which we talked about this too, saying that never happened. That night after she said, good thing you don't have a man, went to her bedroom and went to sleep. Well, the next morning was the first time we saw her when you guys saw it on camera. Speaking of Bethenny's 3 podcast episodes, Lala admitted that they were a hit and a lot of people listened, which is amazing. But I say all the time, there are going to be moments where our voice is all we have. We all have been able to go onto a platform, whether it's our own or someone else's, to share our side of any story. Rachel absolutely has that right, and I'm happy that she finally got to take advantage of a giant platform to tell her story. But although Lala only saw clips, she did come to a bold conclusion. And she's not the only one who said this from the cast, but actually, I feel like maybe the whole cast feels this way. Bethenny completely exploited that girl yet again. To me, she sat there and said, you know what? This girl is going to be easy to manipulate because I'm Bethenny Frankel. She's floundering. Her story is crazy, even though she brought it upon herself, and this is going to be the perfect way for me to place her in the narrative that I'm trying to create. Floundering. As Bravo fans well know, Bethenny has been calling for reality stars to try to unionize for weeks while also taking aim at the network for exploiting its talent for profit. It was actually really sad to me because I really liked Bethenny Frankel. I felt like everything she said always made sense. She is a great arguer. She was extremely intelligent. What she built, and then with this, it was like, we're all over the place. And I think someone needs to intervene because I don't even think you know what's going on with reality, not just reality TV. Oh, shit. Now, after taking aim at Bethenny, Lala stated that reality television is not for everyone, describing it as a very intense environment that can break someone down if they're not mentally tough as fuck. While Lala couldn't say whether or not Raquel was a victim of something, she said she does know that Rachel made a series of questionable life choices. You made a choice to sleep with your best friend's partner of 10 years. You did not have to do that. No one was forcing you to do it. No one asked you to do it. I feel like Bethenny really tried to push her in a certain direction, and Rachel, being someone who, I don't know if she got a diagnosis from that facility or not, she's very easy to manipulate. You're being told to feel a certain way, and you're being guided in a direction that I don't think is healthy for you. Because she believes Rachel is very vulnerable right now. Lala said that she didn't know why anyone would allow her to do that interview. I'm all about being a voice for the voiceless, but we're all grown-ass people who a contract is placed in front of us. We know the drill. We know what we're signing up for. We're signing up to show our real lives. The silver lining is Rachel got a chance to have her voice heard, and we all deserve that right, even if you don't like what she said. We all have the right to use our voice. Okay, guys, now that we cleared up the Graham and the dog of it all, I want to hear what your thoughts are. Go ahead and comment below. Let us know what you think. And more importantly, before you go, smash that like button, get subscribed, and we'll see you next time. Love you.